So today is new desk day in the studio. I have gotten rid of the white desk you may have seen on this channel before. I've took it all apart. It's sitting down in the garage waiting for somebody on Craigslist or something to come pick it up. I decided to order a Halo Argosy desk or an Argosy Halo desk, whichever way those things go. So I spend 60 to 70% of my day in this room. I work from home. Not doing anything music related, but it was time for me to get a desk that really helped with all of my workflow things and to maximize the space I have in this room. So my studio is probably about 15 feet wide by maybe 25 feet long. And so it was really important for me to be able to create a workspace in this room that I can have as much gear in here as possible, but keep everything super functional. So I'm not really going to go through a long install video on the time lapse of how I build it. When the boxes show up, I've got 7 boxes that are on the way today that are all part of this desk. I may do a little bit as we go through the install. But the big part of this video is going to be how do I set this desk up, and then as I bring all my rack gear back into this room, how do I make the most of the space? Because you can see things like I've got 2 heads sitting down here. How am I going to get those connected into the rig? And these are some decisions I'm going to have to make along the way around where do I want to put my MIDI amp switcher? Do I want to put that on the back wall? So if I turn this camera around, all of my amps and things are right there on that wall. So I've got guitars hanging up all around the room here. And so I've got this window here to my left, a couple guitars, and then if I move this camera back to where we were, see if I can get that set back down in a proper spot and pointed back to where we want to be. Good enough for now. So how do I make the most use of this space? Again, I sit here all the time, so a big investment in an expensive desk was really something I finally decided to jump into, and we'll go through that process. So stay tuned. Alright, so all the boxes are here, all 7 of them. I'm pretty convinced the big tall one in the back is the top, but I've got a bunch of boxes to go through, and I got some instructions to read, a desk to build. I'll check back with everybody later. Okay, so it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm going to start this project. I'm just going to video me opening the first box so I can get a look at what's in the instructions and record it. It's about 1 o'clock, so we can just get an idea of how long, if you're going to consider one of these desks, how long it would take you to put it together. Alright, we've got the install guide. Alright, I've got 6 more boxes to get through. I'll check back in. Let's get this thing started. So I'm a couple hours in, and this is where we are at. I still have 4 boxes left to open. 2 of those boxes are the speaker stands, and then 2 of those boxes are this top, but we are coming along nicely. It's about 4:45. I've been multitasking while I'm doing this, but desk is coming together pretty easily. It's just time consuming, and it would be great to have 2 people to do this. I got some help from a stool, which was super helpful to get these legs on. So let's keep working. Alright, so it's a little after 6 o'clock. The desk build itself took around 4.5 hours. I had some stuff to do in between, so there were some breaks. I also thought I lost some screws, but things were just labeled incorrectly. So desk is constructed. You can see I've still got tools out because things need to go in the rack. Now I've decided to put my digital stuff over here on my left hand side. So my Apollo, my Kemper will go over here, and I'm likely going to put analog stuff like the KSR amp, the 2 Notes Reload, and then the amp switcher is likely going to go in there too. Still have some decisions to make about what we're going to go do, but it is time to start re-racking all the equipment. Alright, so everything is racked. The whole desk build took around 4.5, maybe 5 hours doing it by myself. and I've got everything racked into the desk. So over here on the left, as I said, is my digital stuff. That's my Kemper and my Apollo 8. Also, you can see I've got room to put my work laptops here. As I mentioned earlier, again, I work from home, so this desk, I spent a bunch of time in this room. It was, you know, I need both all my hobby stuff, which is all the music stuff you see here. I don't do any of that stuff for work. This is all my hobby. I needed this stuff to, you know, be accessible, be out of my way, so I can be productive at work as well. Now on the left hand side, I've got the analog stuff. You'll see this, the KSR amp is there. I've got my 2 notes reload and then my amp switcher, which I'm working on the MIDI programming for that. I can't get it to swap channels the way I need to. It will change amps, it's just running on the wrong MIDI channel, so I need to get that sorted out. But let's just kind of walk you through what's going on here. So I've got a guitar. It's plugged into my pedal board, which you can't see down there. That's going to be the topic of my next video, is that pedal board. But it really is the brains behind controlling my entire rig. So right now I've got the KSR running in. Now with the flip of a switch, I just switched it over to the Friedman BE100, the Friedman Naked, which is down there. I can pop it back over to the KSR. I've got the reload software running in there. I can do change all the cab sims. This desk has been a fabulous addition to this studio. I'm super excited. I'm hoping this will help speed up things and keeps everything that I need, especially for doing videos like this, right at my fingertips. Thanks for tuning in. Smash that subscribe button, click the bell icon so you can be notified when I'm doing videos. Like I said, next thing up is go walking through my pedal board. So leave me your thoughts and comments, and I will see you very soon.